Hello, everybody. Yeah, we are back. I'm Brett, and this is another episode in Fallout 4. Uh, where do I start? I have a lot to tell you. I haven't been recording for a very long time. Uh, Mainly because I've been trying to fix a lot of issues that I've been having in the game. Speaking of which, okay, yeah. Typical. I wasn't sure if I actually started recording, but I am, so that's good. Anyway, so as you saw in the last video and probably a lot of videos before that, I've had a lot of struggles with this uh game and videos and whatever. So I took a step back and started a whole new playthrough actually. I removed a lot of mods. I did a lot of cleaning and fixing, and just try to go towards a more stable experience. It's still not perfect, of course, mainly just because my PC is slowly getting a little outdated, so whenever I'm recording, it's sometimes a little struggling to keep up. Um, but on the bright side, hopefully, I'll be able to upgrade that as well soon. Because there have been a lot of other changes in my life happening. So yeah, it's been a busy few months. But anyway, I don't wanna ramble too long about that. I just kind of wanna give a little update on that. And because we have started, because everything is from scratch, it took me a while to go back to the point where I was in terms of quests and everything, to catch up to where I was in the videos. So um, if you're watching this right after the old videos, it's just progressing normally. Everything, I'm on the same place in the story, and I even went back and rebuilt my settlements. Well, mostly the one I'm at now, but also the home plate, wherever that is here. Also, I have enabled fast travel again because it's just too annoying to have to deal with walking and recording and all that stuff. So we're just gonna fast travel now. Screw it. Uh, Also, I have no fingernails for some reason. That is very disturbing, and I'm not gonna look at that. So let's start off by showing you what I changed in this settlement right here that I'm at. Jesus, it's gonna be a huge video if I'm gonna keep talking like this because I wanted to do some more quests and stuff. Or maybe I'll just do a small video to catch you up on things. I think that sounds a little better. Um anyway, yeah, one big thing that you'll notice is I removed the forest mod. It looked cool, I guess, but I kind of got tired of it because it's also been affecting my FPS and shit. So, and it doesn't look all that bad, vanilla. It looks a little empty, but that is really just because I got used to all this stuff. but I kind of like it more. In terms of the settlement, not a whole lot has changed, but I did make some pretty cool changes. Most of the stuff here is still the same. I did outside. I did put these lanterns on both sides just because I wanted something on the outside of the gate, you know, kind of like make it a little more welcoming. And there we had a little bit of an FPS drop, but to be fair, that is because this settlement is actually gigantic in terms of size. There in the top right corner, if you see. But actually, you might be thinking, well, that's not that much, you know. Could be worse. Let me show you something. I have a mod. Fuck, where was it? Yeah, settlement max size kit. Alright, my current size is 350% of the normal default settlement size in vanilla Fallout 4. So I have almost maxed out the thing on the top right. I have almost maxed out the current size of this settlement, which is already 350% larger than default. Alright, so that's why it's a little bit, you know, a tiny bit impactful on the FPS here, but also that's mostly when I record. When I just play by my own, it's fine. But we won't be here for too long anyway. Uh, First house is pretty much still the same, but I have added in a couple of new mods as well that just removed. The yard here is, I don't really remember how it was. I remember I had some tomatoes and I had the doghouse here, but I did some small changes there. Inside is mostly the same except for, as you probably saw it right away, the furnace slash fireplace here, which is from one of those new mods that I added. And it's super cool. I love that mod as well. I told myself to check the name before I start and I forgot, so I'm sorry. I don't remember what the name of the mod is, but I'll have it in the description definitely. I think it was like something like Woody's Wasteland Workshop Pack. I don't know, something like that. Oh, I think I did a little oopsie here. This is not placed properly. Is it not? Is it not not snapping for some reason? That's a little silly. I think that's good enough. But you can see it has, you can attach these pipes to the furnace and even have some smoke. It's really cool. It's really well made, very flexible and modular. I'll show you here. You can take, you know, these pieces, no, that's the wall, pieces of this, you know, and just kind of make it however you want. They attach very nicely to everything. Then the biggest change is the next house, which is a little larger than before. And I moved dog meat here. And nobody's staring like this into the doghouse. It's kind of weird. But the mechanic person who lives here, from before has gotten a little bit of an upgrade. They're now working on cars and stuff, which I thought is pretty cool. There is a resource thing. I don't remember how it was called. Scavenging station. Kind of hidden inside of this truck, and I forgot to add someone to that so they can like work on it. They would do a welding animation, so it would look like kind of like they're fixing the truck. It's pretty cool. Let me show you inside. I changed the entry a little bit as well. And if you go inside, it's a little more spacious, although it's, I guess, less decorated. Again, with the furnace in the corner. I just kept it kind of simple, you know. I didn't want too much stuff. Then up here is just the bedroom. Gotta be careful though, to not burn your face on this. Probably not. Whoa, what the okay. Nick just zooming in out of nowhere. This one is also kind of cool and cozy. Just look at the market district from here while you're, I don't know, doing homework or whatever. Next house is almost identical to what it was, because I just really liked it how it was. Yeah, it's kind of hitting my FPS now a little more, but that's alright. It's just because of the settlement size. As you see, it's pretty much the same, except for the furnace there, the corner. And yep. Oh, and I guess the poster, but that doesn't really matter. Before, I used to have crops planted here, but I moved them from here because I don't know, I don't really like it. I don't like having it there anymore because I made something better. Here, everything's. I tried to make it as much as it was before, and I think it is pretty much the same. Everything as I've made it before. Maybe some slight differences because I can't really copy it. Oh, does my light work here? I think it doesn't. I think I forgot to power this. Silly me. Yeah, it doesn't have power. Ah, I'll do that later. Buddy is still here as well. Should we go inside? Yeah, let's go inside later. Here, still pretty much the same. I'm really happy with my market from before, so I tried to make it as similar as it was, as much as similar as I could. I put this here instead of here because I think it looks better. And I made it a little more spacious. Can now walk around a little better. Everything that I had to recreate kind of ended up being better than before. You know, I made some small improvements here and there. Everything just kind of ended up being more convenient and nicer. And stuff. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Don't get much sleep these days. Yeah, and here also still pretty much the same, except I've managed to fit this not perfectly because it's kind of clipping, but it doesn't have enough room, so some sacrifices had to be made. Yeah, this is all just the same as it was. Except this time I have this lady here selling armor. Like really still selling guns. Back there's just some water purifier and generator in the warehouse. It's literally the exact same as it was. And here is still empty. The bar, I gave it a name this time, and it has like some neon writing. I think it gives it just the smallest bit of character. No, wait, that's not how I wanted to say that. It gives it just a little bit more character, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And it's no longer Piper bartender, because she has a different job now. But also because I had to have an actual settler here as well, because I had one of those random quests where one of your random settlement gets attacked and you have to defend it, but you have to talk to the quote-unquote leader of the settlement. In my case, because it was my settlement was filled up entirely of my companions and this useless heap of bones here that doesn't even want to talk. So I couldn't talk to anyone to finish the quest, so it kind of bugged out. So I had to have a normal settler with normal settler voice lines in here for situations like that. And I figured she might as well be the bartender. And I managed to hit the bar counter a little better this time. As you can see, it's kind of like this. Just a tiny bit cropping out or clipping out or whatever. But I wanted to make it believable, so she's actually using this counter. Pretty happy with that. Let's go upstairs. We have some music here as well. To my place, which has also gotten some changes, as you see. English is difficult. Starting off with the wall, which is completely different than it was. This is also from that new mod that I was talking about. You have these really cool shack building tools, I guess. Walls with actual windows this time. And if you take a look here, they have all really convenient snapping places, and this is also an entire wall with a fireplace. It works really nicely because place this, then I can snap 2 window walls to it and a doorway and one more wall just to fill the space. It's just really nice, and I like the way this fireplace is designed. For the rest is, I think, pretty much the same. Oh, I don't remember what I did with the toy soldier that I used to have here. I put it somewhere in storage. Oh, there he is. I'll keep him there for now and just put him somewhere safe later on. But also, one more cool thing about the fireplace. Well, there's multiple. All right, I'm excited. Hold on. You can actually, I'll just show you. And make it easy. In structures, you go all the way to the right. There we go, Woody's Wasteland stuff. That's what it was called. God damn it. And you have, oh, I forgot some decorations. Let's see. This is the fireplace from before. It's very modular. Bucket planters. Oh, I forgot about these. I should have put in some of these. Oh, it's alright. Anyway, clothes, all kinds of crap. An aquarium, yeah. It's pretty cool as well. With some fishies. Uh, that is trippy like that because it's supposed to be smoke. But if I place it, you're gonna see it's actually working properly. Kind of. It's just a little weird. We have a bird. All kinds of stuff. I don't want to go too deep into that, but I was gonna show you. Where was that? I think here. Yeah. Yeah, you have, you can put one of these things inside. Fireplace like that. And then you hang a pot from there and it's like cooking. But I just wanted it like this without the pot. But also outside you get this. Also with smoke as well. It's really cool and very cozy. I want to try to make another settlement with more of the things from this mod and just make it all super cozy. Up here, pretty much the same. I just put some displays here and reorganize this part a little bit more. As you see, made it a little nicer. Oh, I forgot to power this as well. Damn, I'll have to come back to that. But yeah, that's the changes I've done here. I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm happy that my game is running better, ironically, because it's not now where we are now. But trust me, it's much better than it was, okay? I forgot what else I was gonna show you. Shit. um, I did change the home plate as well, as I said. Maybe I should show you that. Might as well. Yeah, let's do that. I'm pretty happy with the changes I did to that as well. I think you're gonna like it too. Uh-oh, I heard some sounds of stuff falling down. Uh, the textures seem a little muddy. Alright, where do we even start? I guess let's start with the armory. As you can see, there's a lot of stuff here. Let's start over here. Just have some loot and for sale boxes here. Let's start with that. The loot is for stuff that I'm I guess not sure what I want to do with it. In this case, I have some random crap that I picked out that I wanted to take the mods off of. For example, in this plasma rifle. I don't know, maybe like take off the splitter or I don't know, something. And then sell what's left. But just haven't got to it. There was a lot of more stuff here, but I already took care of it. And here is just stuff that I want to sell, but I capped out the vendors already, so that's for later. And over here, this is also from one of the new mods I added. It's called Better Armory. I'll show you again in here as well. It's in decorations, and you go all the way to the right. You have battery Armory mod. So it's got all of these weapon display racks. Also some other cool decorations like posters, an ammo box for putting ammo in it, some tape, shelves, tables, whatever. It's actually just one. Whoops, no, don't touch that. There's just one shelf, but they're actually very modular and snappable as well. So I just put some stuff here that I couldn't figure out where to sort out. My explosive workbench, that's not very useful right now. Here we have some heavy and Russian weapons. I don't know, I just didn't know where to sort those, so I just sorted them by being Russian. It's kind of funny, but I did it because there's also these posters from that mod that I just talked about, or for some AKs, or AKM in this case. So I think it's kind of fitting that I have some AKs over here. Some machine guns, heavy weapons. And here's sniper rifles and shotguns. And here we have service rifles. Also with posters. And I put the M1 here as well because technically it's not called a service rifle like these are, but it did used to be a service rifle by like being used in the war and service. And just a shotgun here. These are also these small weapon mounts are from the same mod. Very cool. You can put them on table like that. Over here is some other modded weapons, the AK-5C and the... I wrote FAL, but really it's you can make a lot of things with this mod, so you can do a SA-58, you can do a lot of things. But I can't really write like a whole big thing there, so I just used FAL or file or whatever you prefer to call it. Over here are my handguns. I really like having it like this on the table and on the wall as well. It's like when you go to a store and you're looking around. Also, fun fact, why I chose the word handgun, because I was actually thinking about it and debating. Should I write pistols, sidearms, handguns? It's not actually the same thing, you know. But basically, handguns cover pistols and revolvers because they're both guns that fit in your hands, so it's a handgun. But if you would write a sidearm, that would include melee weapons as well, like a knife or something like it, you know, a dagger or I don't know. So that's kind of cool, knowing the difference, I guess. Over here we have some energy weapons.
Ghoul walks into a bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve ghouls here." Ghoul says, "That's fine. Is the human fresh?"
Hilarious. Anyway, we got energy weapons on the left, assault rifles in the middle, which in this case I only had one weapon to put here because all the others have their own kind of um, sorting system, and some machine guns. And two miniguns below. Oh, I completely forgot. Last time this was a whole mess. We did not have even a floor and wall properly set up. But this time I went and remade all of the walls and floors because of the mod that I had place everywhere. I didn't have that the first time I was building this home plate, so everything was just kind of in the normal vanilla way, you know. But now we have actual floor and walls. It's much better. Here's some of my melee weapons and my power armor, which in this case is also new.
We'll make something out of the Commonwealth yet.
The Hellcat power armor from Fallout 76. I really like it. It looks super cool, and one of the few things actually good in Fallout 76, I guess. Over here is my Creation Club stuff that I collected so far. There's a lot more that I haven't gotten, but when I have, I will put it up. Then, whoa, hello. We have this. So you may notice, if you remember, actually, this is where my bedroom used to be. But now it's different. We have a little...
So, you ready to get this show on the road?
We have a little kind of bar area here with some magazines, a few more armor racks, and my writing area. This is where I write my books. Very cozy. The kitchen has seen a huge upgrade as well, thanks to place everywhere. I'm really happy with it. I love how I was able to reuse these concrete pieces, which used to be like around the wall and just they were like junk, just useless. But now I've found a way to make an actual wall out of it and decorate it a little bit more, and managed to kind of merge some things together to have like a kitchen to make coffee and cook and drink water from here. And have a fridge and some storage here. Very cool, very cool. And the last part is this, I guess, which is still very similar to how it was, except now I have furnace here. Not furnace, fireplace. This is from the Creation Club. This is not technically modded. And yeah, that will be it for the tour of what's changed. As you can see, there's proper floor here as well. As for quests, we are gonna go actually finish collecting the holotapes for Nick. The Eddie Winter holotapes. I'm gonna try to collect as many of them as I can in one video, because we can fast travel now as well. I'll probably start with this one. Probably just travel here and then go like this, because it's the closest way I can get to it. There's one over here as well, but I would have to go here, then go... There's a lot more to it, you know. There's one here, which would be like this probably, and one here, which also is kind of far. Damn. I'll figure out a way and we'll do that in the next video anyway, because I don't want to make this an insanely long video either. But it's just good to be back and good to have things working hopefully well, and hopefully you'll enjoy it more. But for now, I'm gonna go and check how this video did. Hopefully good. And you have a very nice rest of the day. Thank you for putting up with my crap and for watching my videos, and I'll see you in the next one.